In the shadows of New England's oldest graveyards lies a story so dark, so desperate, that for generations, families refused to speak of it. This is not a tale of fictional monsters, but of real people who, in their darkest hours, turned to ancient superstitions in search of salvation. Between 1780 and 1890, a terror more devastating than any supernatural force swept through these quiet towns. Consumption. Today, we know it as tuberculosis. But then, it was a mysterious killer that turned families into shadows of themselves, leaving survivors desperate for answers and willing to dig up their own dead. What made consumption particularly terrifying was its pattern. It would claim one family member, then another and another. People couldn't understand why entire families were being decimated. The symptoms of consumption were horrifically similar to vampire folklore. Victims would waste away, grow pale, cough up blood. As they died, they seemed to be literally having their life force drained away. After losing his wife and daughter to consumption, George Brown watched helplessly as his 19-year-old daughter Mercy succumbed to the same disease. But when his son Edwin began showing symptoms, the community convinced Brown that something unnatural was at work. They believed the first person who died of consumption became a vampire, feeding on their family members from beyond the grave. It sounds barbaric to us now, but these weren't ignorant people. They were desperate parents watching their children die. On a bitter March morning, George Brown watched as his neighbors exhumed the bodies of his wife and daughters. What they found in Mercy's grave would become the most documented case of the Great New England Vampire Panic.